Hey guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. What's happening? How are you? How's it going? I pray you're well. I pray you're doing fine. We are okay. Mick, are we okay? Can we say okay to the peoples, please? Look at the camera. Turn around. Turn around. This is what happens when you get older. You don't have to comply. Mick, are you good? Yeah, he's good. What up, my peoples? How's it going? It's Thursday. Yep, it's Thursday. It's another overcast day in Washington State. Look at the bird outside. Look at the birdie. Can you see the birdie out there? There are some beautiful birds. Beautiful birds in Washington State, I have to admit. Oh, and yesterday, can you see it? You see the bird? I hope my hand's not blocking it. Yeah. Beautiful animals. Yesterday, we had a chipmunk. A chipmunk. So we have deers, we have rabbits, chipmunks, we have garden snakes, we have geckos, we have, listen, we got a lot, and I'm sure we're going to see some more too. Of course, slugs in galore, butterflies, moths, lots of bumblebees because there are lots of trees around here. So the bumblebees need the nectar. Peach trees, apple trees. Right now, if you look out there, if you could see out there, that's Charles's handiwork in those plants out there. There's a couple apple trees in there and a couple other trees that he's going to plant in the process of time. But this is the space to do it. It really is a beautiful space. The soil is good for planting. And you could plant till your heart is filled to capacity. You could plant fruit trees or pretty flowers, like Mickey likes pretty flowers. Washington State is rich in soil. Rich in soil. So what's happening? It's Thursday. It's just about 10 o'clock here. Mickey is already at 10. So I did a little bit of school with him just to calm him down. I was planning to take him out early, but I don't know what happened. The morning just went kind of weird. So I give him a little bit of school to calm him down. Normally we'll be out there taking a walk, but I'm not quite in the mood for a walk yet. And I was thinking about going to Target and maybe taking him to the big playground. So lots of thoughts. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet. With the weather being overcast, I'm not enthusiastic about, running out there. Am I seeing rain? Oh, that's my imagination. I guess the windows need cleaning. So how are you guys doing? How is the week going? How is the week going? My week is going good, My week is going good. It's been very pleasant, actually. It's been very pleasant. So I just want to come up on here for a little bit and, just talk about the thought that's been put in place in my heart. You have your little basket. What do you need? You help, please, Nana. What do you need? What do you need me to do? So, Nana, can you open this for me, please? I can do it. Thank you. Yes. So, yes, the thought has been put on my heart early this morning. I figured I'd just jump up in here because it's going to be a short, you got it? Yeah. Yeah, that is a magnifying glass and a flashlight. My thought is going to be very, it's not my thought, but my presentation is going to be really, really short this morning. But this was been placed on my heart. You know, God has a way of talking to me. And when I receive the message, I like to share it. I like to share the message. And this is the message. This is the thought that came to mind. We all have a blind spot. It might be a good thing to have someone around who sees yours. We all have a blind spot. It might be good to have someone around who sees yours. Just let it resonate in you for a little bit. That was a thought that came to mind. That was a thought that came to mind. And I thought about myself. I thought about myself and I thought about my complexities at times. Sometimes I can be very complex and complicated. I thought about my complications at times, you know. Sometimes I thought about, and yesterday I talked about sometimes you want to be here when you want to be there, you want to be there when you want to be here. Sometimes I struggle with a little of that sometimes. But I'm also complex and complicated. I can be. I'm pretty simple, but at times, because I'm a human being, I am spirit and body and soul. Sometimes there's a little bit of complication going on. And I know if it's happening with me, it's happening with you also. Maybe not at the same time, maybe not yet, but it's going to come. And this was a thought. If you have a blind spot, and because we all do, we are all subject, we are all fighting, we are all dealing with our own demons. We all have some of us has more than one. Some of us have many. And we all have a blind spot. We are all susceptible to something. Am I right? Or am I being too transparent? I don't think I'm being too transparent. I have nothing to hide. I told you that. You ask me a question and I always answer you to the best of my ability. So, we all have something that we're struggling with. We all, if it's not a thing, it's a person. And ourselves are included. We all have a blind spot. That's why when you have a car, they always say it's a blind spot. They also, when you're reversing, you need to look back, physically look back. Because the rear view and the side view mirrors don't always catch everything. But when you look back for yourself with your natural eyes, hoping that you have good eyesight, you can make sure that nothing has shifted, changed since you got in the car, since you started reversing. And some people on my car, there are some of you guys know, 2 little mirrors that gives me a wider scope. sideline, you know. But for the heat wave was so much. The glue just came undone and the thing just slid right off. I like, what is going on? That stuff was so valuable. It was so hot that the glue got so hot that the mirror just slid right off my side view mirrors. And I'm like, what in God's name? It's been on there for 20 years. And one weekend in 2021 was too much. So we all have a blind spot. We all have something that we're struggling with. And so it is important to have people around you who understand you, who understands you, who sees you and who knows you, and they can say to you, hey, do you need to talk? Hey, what's happening? Hey, I see you doing that thing again. What's going on? You need to have people around you. You need to have someone. Listen, I got many someones. And sometimes, listen, listen, transparency equals vulnerability. You hear me? Transparency equals honesty. And because we always like to hide, we don't want people to see us in our natural habitat because we're afraid of being judged too harshly, or we're afraid of being judged as human. And so we keep some things because we have a persona to protect. You hear me? Guys, I'm talking about me. So, listen, the most honest thing you can do for yourself is to see yourself for who you are. And that's a difficult thing. It's a difficult thing. And I have people who I confide in. And I give them my stuff. Does it always feel good? No, it doesn't always feel good. But listen, that's an opportunity to share my burdens, one, and to help me think. And to let them know that I trust you to handle this all right. And sometimes it's difficult and sometimes it's hard. But listen to what I'm saying to you. We all have a blind spot. Sometimes we are not biased. We are not impartial with our own selves. Sometimes we are not unbiased with our own selves. We're not partial. We make excuses for ourselves. And you need to have that someone in your life who understands who you are, what you're about, and they say to you, hey, my girl, my dude, what's going on? You just have to hear that and you know you need to get back on track. We all have a blind spot, and I'm telling you, sometimes we are not honest with ourselves. Not because we want to be dishonest, but because it's difficult. But you've got to help. Give him, Sean, I want him to drink from that blue cup because he's going against the cup. We want to start practicing that cup. Huh? We want to start practicing the regular cup. I gave it to him today and he was like, yeah, we want to. We got to get back to it. That's our fault. So we all have, if you're going to be honest with me, you know you have a blind spot also. You know you have a blind spot. You know you have a thing. But as long as you keep ignoring that blind spot, as long as you keep hiding that thing, you're never going to get over it. You're never going to fix it. You're never going to change it because it's something you revert back to. It's a level of comfortability. But you need to have somebody there who loves you and trusts you and is going to call you out and say, hey, 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 hey. They don't have to, it doesn't have to be harsh. They only have to remind you. I remember I have a friend. My friend name is Chantel, right? I remember. Listen. We were talking about when my relationship was falling apart and all the things were happening, and what my next move was going to be, if I'm going to get a divorce, blah 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 blah. And one of the things she said to me, guys, I'm not lying. She asked me the question, and this is what my friends do. She asked me the question straight up. I was shocked. I was shocked. This was the question. She said, Bev, have you been unfaithful? I almost fell out. You hear me? She asked me if I have been unfaithful. And I said, holy crap. Guys, listen, she took me so unaware. But I loved it because she didn't take it for granted that I was not at fault. She didn't take it for granted that I love Bev and Bev was trying to do the right thing. No, she asked me the question. This is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of friend you need to have, that they are going to call you out on the mat. Because we all have a thing that we're struggling with, that we're cuddling, and we don't want to talk about it. That's the thing you need to talk about. You need to have people in your life that's going to call you out. That's going to call you out. Listen, guys, I'm giving it to you straight. Listen, my friends, I try to be transparent, and intimacy. Intimacy is a personal thing.
I'm sorry, excuse me. The boy asked for his hat.
Yeah, okay. See, listen, guys, look. You see how my grandbaby run my life? He put his hat on and he took his shoes off. So he's like, Nana, you could do what you want to do, but I am going outside because you playing around. You guys, you see what I'm talking about? Look.
Sorry, baby, sorry.
There's a cat. He's afraid of Trixie because Trixie just stand up to him. Afraid Trixie. If Trixie makes any sudden mood. She went upstairs.
She's right there.
And look at him. Look.
Look. She's up here.
He got his hat on, took his shoes off. Well, who's taking him outside? And took one shoes off too.
Mickey,
Yeah.
where you going?
So listen what I'm saying to you guys. We all have a blind spot, and we need friends who's going to see us and who's going to call us out. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be talking about this stuff some more because my grandbaby is going outside without me. You hear me? My grandbaby is going outside without me. So I'm going to have to cut this. But listen, you need people in your life. Sit down, Mickey. Sit. You need people in your life who's going to look out for you and love you enough to tell you the truth and say to you, girl, brother, he's watching Trixie. Trixie really freaks him out. Leave her alone. She's not doing anything to you, Mickey. Look what Trixie is. Why are you watching Trixie? Trixie's like, I'm going to stare you down. You're going to stop, you crazy. Yeah. She's like, you're going to stop, you're crazy. She's not doing anything to him, sure. He's messing with him. That's what he's steering her dog too. You see? He's steering her dog too. Just leave her alone. That's why she just messed with you. Listen, there goes my train of thought. Guys, I'm out of here because all hell break loose. Look at my family. They have no regards in what I'm trying to do. All right, but it's all good. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. They have no regards. All right? No. It's not as serious. But anyway, guys, we'll talk about it some more. I promise you I'll pick it up again. We all have a blind spot. We need to have people in our life who sees us so they can help us. Call us out, not take it for granted. Listen, if you're serious about getting better, you got to associate yourself with the people who's going to help you get better. Okay? Listen, we're hiding from ourselves, we're hiding from others, and we're not getting better. We're not getting better. If you want to get better, you have to have some transparency, you have to have some honesty, you have to have some intimacy, and so you have to trust others. There are people who love you and they're going to look out for you. and they're going to keep your stuff sacred. Okay? But if you don't commit to the relationships, how would you know? Man, I love you. I got to go. My grandbaby's breaking down the house, and I need shelter. All right? He breaking down the house, and I need shelter. All right. I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys soon, and I will see you really, really, really soon. Be well. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Remember, not in my soapbox, Beverly Alexander. Subscribe, like, comment. Put the notification bell on. I'll see you later. Bye.
I'm not ready.